already going. Jade's going outside. Oh, it's Christmas Eve morning. I doubt anybody's gonna be watching, but I figured I got some stuff to tell you about. My Instagram account was hacked, and I've tried everything I can do to get it back, and I think it's gone for good. It's been like 3 or 4 days now. I've been trying everything, and so if you're friends with me on Instagram, don't think it's me. I'm not sending you Bitcoin applications and stuff like that. So that being said, it's like, it kind of gave me some things to think about. Like, you know, do I just drop Instagram altogether and just say screw it? Which seems like a kind of a dumb idea because it's a free platform to send people to the channel and stuff like that. So it'd be kind of stupid not to take advantage of it just because of a hacker. But like, I don't know. Then it's put a damper on my name for Instagram, so I feel like I'm kind of in a spot where I need to change my name and definitely secure it this time. Maybe I didn't do the two-step verification, but so I've had a couple of friends help me with some random names. I got a list of 8 names here with numbers by them, and if you're in the chat, you can just say a number, and then if you're watching this later, just comment which letter or number you like. And these are all just ideas right now, so I'm just kind of curious what you guys think. So here's the list. Hopefully it's not, I don't know if it's gonna be backwards for you guys. I hope not. So number 1 is the Van Artists. Number 2, Van Life Artists. Number 3, Daryl's Van Life. It's backwards for me. I hope it's not backwards for you guys. I didn't think about that. Number 4, Sticker Van Man. Number 5, Van Daryl. Number 6, Vandar. Number 7, Daryl in a Van. And 8, Master Van Chef. Those are just kind of what me and some friends that came up in the last 2 days. So comment or do whatever. Give me your thoughts on any of those, or even if you have your own ideas. I wonder if I do this. Let me try some. Hold on. Maybe that's easier. So the Van Artist, Van Life Artist, Daryl's Van Life, Sticker Van Man, Van Daryl, Vandar, Daryl in a Van, and Master Van Chef. Tom says Daryl Van Strandberg. Maybe not the Strandberg part. Hold on, let me turn this around. 7 and 8. What do we got? 7 and 8. Daryl in a Van and Master Van Chef. I'll probably end up doing like a poll a little bit later too. But yeah, those are just the ideas off the top of my head. What's up, Tom? By the way. Number 5, Van Daryl. It's just like so many combinations. Or 8, Master Van Chef. Yeah. See, like, Master Van Chef was kind of like given to me over the last year by all you guys. I almost forgot to write it on there. I feel like an idiot. Is like the last one on there. It's like, I know I'm missing one. Oh yeah. And then one of the benefits of some of the ones that don't have like the S at the end, like Van Artist and Van Life Artist, is people, they're always like, who's the other artist? Which I don't mind telling them it's Bobby, but I think people just assume that it's like a couple's channel, which I guess technically it used to be. And which is funny is some people are like coming out of the woodworks, and okay, what should I say? I'm like reading your guys' things and trying to talk. Van Daryl, that seems like Van Daryl's getting popular. The sticker one, Sticker Van Man, yeah. Daryl does van life. I don't know, that sounds too much like Riley does life. Kind of like Sticker Van Man kind of remind me of like Adventure Van Man, Aussie Van Man, but Master Chef Van. There's just a lot of things. But anyway, so like some people are like coming out of the woodworks and they're like hitting me up and they're like, are you still with your girlfriend? And my number one thing is always like, are you still watching the channel? Because in my head, I'm like, I haven't posted anything with her since July. So, and they're always like, no, I stopped watching. And so I tell them, well, then I'm not going to sit here and explain what happened between us. Like, if you didn't care enough to watch, then why am I going to like send you a paragraph like on what happened with our breakup? Like, obviously you don't care. So I don't care to tell you if you didn't care to watch. So if you're one of those people and you're just like, want to know what happened, you know, not that I really went in detail over it, on what happened, but you know, it's been obvious that I haven't been with her in a long time. Like I've probably posted like 15 videos since then. And so anyway, I'm kind of like on a venting mood this morning, mostly because it's like, it's cool changing the name and stuff, but it also sucks at the same time because that name is, I've been trying to like brand that name in a sense in the last year or 2 years. And you know, all my stickers and stuff have 2 R's in a van on it. Like I got 2 R's in a van stickers on the van. And I'm so glad that I don't have like a 2 R's in a van website. You know, it's like something I was thinking about this morning, like, man, good thing I don't have like a website dedicated to that name. I guess I could probably change it, but Merry Christmas, Linda. Yep, tomorrow's Christmas. I'm in Pahrump at my uncle's house. I'm like 10 miles up the road. I could have done the live over there, but he's a, I don't know. He doesn't understand the YouTube thing, and if I was doing a live stream, he'd probably just come over and just start talking to me, and I'd tell him I'm doing a live stream, and he probably wouldn't care, and he'd just talk to me about all this stuff. And so I was like, I just need to go away somewhere, you know, where I can talk to you guys and focus and not, because, I don't know, he just doesn't understand, and he doesn't really seem like he cares to understand, which is kind of annoying, because I've been helping him out the last week with all this yard work and all these projects and stuff, and you know, it's just like very rare, if ever, he asks me or seems to care about anything that I'm doing. You know, it's just like he just I think he just sees it as me. I'm just driving around, just doing all this BS, you know, and it's like maybe it comes off that way, but I put a lot of effort into my videos and the things that I do, and I have plans to do more of this next coming year. So, you know, maybe it seems like I'm just driving around, but there's a lot of effort in there that I think is unseen. What's up, everybody? Merry Christmas. I wasn't expecting this many people. What's up, Cindy and Phoebe and Barbara? Road trippers, what's up, everybody? What's up, B? I like the name you have now. We know your channel is. We know your channel. Wait, we who know your channel understand. Yeah, I mean, I like the name too. 2 R's in a van. One thing that I could say about it was, you know, when you see it on paper, it's a lot of words, or a lot of why can't I talk right now? Letters, a bunch of letters, you know, and it looks like mumble jumble at first, but like once you know what it is, then 2 R's in a van, it kind of like flows in your head. But that was like my only thing was like, for like branding wise, it's a long word, and I like something that's simple. Thank you, Barbara. Merry Christmas to you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, Barbara, we'll throw that to the Feed Those in Need for January. It's been adding up. I got a couple donators this last week. I can't think of any of their names off the top of my head, but well, the reason why so let me backtrack a little bit. I had my Instagram hacked, and it's impossible for me to get it back. I've done everything I can to try to get it, and it's just pretty much toast. And so it's the name is pretty much ruined for Instagram. And like, you know, the key, like in the position I am, is you want everything to flow. You know, on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you all want it to be the same. You don't want like different names on different platforms. Like, you want someone to be able to go to any platform and just type in your name and be able to look you up. So I feel like I'm kind of forced to change my name now, pretty much because Instagram is ruined my name, and I don't want to just like not do Instagram. Like, it's a free platform to network and like get people to come to the channel. So I don't want to just be like, screw Instagram. And I don't want to do like 2 hours in a van, 1, 2, 3, you know, like something like that. Like, I just want a clean name. And so I know it sucks, but it's like I have to think about long term, you know, the name, the brand and stuff. Like, so anyway, let me show you guys some of the names I got here. These are from some of these I made up. One of these are from you guys, and then what's up, everybody? Sorry, I'm like reading this. So this is what I got so far. I got 1, the Van Artist, 2, Van Life Artist, 3, Daryl's Van Life, 4, Sticker Van Man, 5, Van Daryl, 6, Van Dar, 7, Daryl in a Van, and 8, Master Van Chef. That's what I have now. Some people have been texting some good ones here. Yeah, there's a lot of long names. What's up, Deb? Merry Christmas. What's up, Patrima? Daryl and Jade Adventures. I don't know. That one's not too bad. It's a little long. The Van Strandbergs. No, I'm not using Strandberg. Unfortunately. I know that sounded kind of bad, but it's like, no, I'm not using that name as a channel. I'm not adding Strandberg. I like Daryl or Vaughn or Bobby, but not putting Strandberg in there. I changed my name from Mannix Michelle to this, the Road Trippers, and no one could pronounce it. Call her safe, whatever you want. We will still watch. Well, thank you, Road Trippers. Mili Kaliki Maka. I know I've heard that song before, but Merry Christmas out there in Hawaii. Number 3, number 4, what do we got here? Daryl's Van Life, Sticker Van Man, Sticker Van Chef. That one's not bad. Let me just... so the name of the van is, I call it Vandal, you know, obviously because it's vandalized with stickers. And that was like, I wanted to include that somewhere, but I just don't want it to come off the wrong way. You know, like, most people when they hear Vandal, they think of something like a criminal sense, because I was thinking Van Life Vandal, but I don't know. I asked some of my friends and they all kind of agreed. It's just like just the Vandal part kind of throws people off. Beep beep Van Stramberg, I don't know. Sticker Van Man. A lot of people seem like they like Sticker Van Man. Number 4, yeah. Daryl and Jade. It could be I guess I never thought about adding Jade's name in there. But the thing about, okay, now that I think about it, people are gonna assume, new people, if they see Daryl and Jade, they're gonna think it's another woman. God forbid that. So I don't know about that. I don't want to yeah, I don't know. I don't want to add it because they're not gonna know that it's a dog. They're gonna think it's like, oh, he's with another woman. I better unfollow him. Yeah, I can't. Fib, Fibonacci Van Zero Views. Sticker Van Chef. Yeah, I wrote that one down. Sticker Van Man. Van Decal Man. Van Decal Man. I don't know. When I think of decal, I think of I don't want people to think I'm like a car channel or, like a decal. I don't know, because when I think of decals, I think of big graphics that people put on their vehicles. How about 2 feet, 4 feet because of dog and man? I don't know. It's cute, but it kind of sounds confusing. Daryl's Adventures. Yeah, there was that was one that I was, because these are the best 8 that I wrote down, but I probably had 20, and I think Daryl's Adventures is on there. I guess none of these have adventure in it. I mean, so according to the analytics, whenever the videos I have of me doing an adventure, those are some of the worst videos. For some people, just drop off when I do hiking videos, and it's kind of discouraging because I really like doing it, but it doesn't seem like. I mean, I'm sure a chunk of you guys like it, but in the grand scheme of things, it seems like the hiking portions just that's when people drop off, and so it's not that I'm gonna stop doing it, but I don't know, it's just confusing to me because for a long time people are like, you don't do hiking anymore and stuff, because I was doing other things and now I do hiking again, and it just the analytics are showing that nobody's interested in it, but I enjoy doing it because it gives you guys a viewpoint of where I'm at, what I'm doing, instead of I'm parked here and this is all I do is sit in my van and make tea. Keep it 5 syllables. 5 syllables? 2 artists and a van. It is 5 syllables. That's a lot. I feel no matter what you choose, it should have van in it. Yeah, because the other thing too was I was like, do I trade van out with nomad? Do I add nomad in there somewhere? But van works out. It's good for people that are it's all about search terms and stuff like that. So I'm sure more people search van stuff instead of nomad. Whoa. But I was thinking maybe nomad would kind of maybe separate me from the van stuff and just kind of give my own identity and not be associated with the van stuff. But at the same time, it's like I said, for search terms, it's good to have the van in there. Hiking adventure is what I enjoy about your channel. I like to see where you're at. See, I know my true people like the adventures, so I just have to not let the numbers steer me away from doing what I like to do. And but it's just hard not to, because this is my business. This is how I'm trying to make money. So it's if you had a restaurant and you had chicken and burgers, and 90% of people just only order chicken, you just start wondering do I need to do burgers? It just seems like people are coming here for chicken, So but then you're gonna have those people that go there just for burgers, and they're gonna be like, no, don't get rid of burgers, I come here just for burgers, So it's hard. The Jade Show, I know Jade should just have her own thing. Fantastic Nomad. That one's kind of cool. Let me write that down. And the only thing about it's long, but it's not hard to spell. Oh shit. I got like the caffeine shakes. Daryl's Van Life. Yeah, I have that as one of the options. I'll show you guys the list here in a second. Magic Waffle. I don't want to get that confused with the blue waffle. So I think people just keep coming in. I'll just give you a little quick rundown real fast. Hold on, let me read this. A lot. If you don't enjoy what you're doing and filming and doing, it's going to feel like work, and that will show on your videos. Do what you love and never. Yeah, I mean that's kind of how you know, like how I was saying earlier about my uncle just kind of like not understanding or really kind of taking it serious. It's just to him, I'm just kind of like driving around, and it's like it's driving like, yeah, I'm driving around, but you know, I'm getting paid for it. Maybe it's not enough to pay my bills, but that's the goal. But anyway, it's like yeah, I'm driving around, but that's my job. Like, just because I have a fun job doesn't mean it's not a serious job. You know, like, God forbid I enjoy what I do and it's a fun job, you know, doesn't mean it's because it's not your typical lawyer or real estate agent job. It's like, you know, those are real jobs, you know. So anyway, that's what I've been dealing with the last couple of days, is just being talked down to. Life of Van Strandberg. No Strandbergs. I'm not doing any Strandberg names. Nomad and Van are similar to me. Just do you, and those like you will follow. Well, thank you, Sharon. Yep, Phoebe. All right, so I'll say this one more time. I had the Positive Peach. Come on, what kind of names are these? I had my Instagram hacked and I can't get it back, so 2 Hours in a Van is pretty much a dead name for Instagram, which sucks for me because I need all the social media names to be all the same, and so I'm kind of like forced to change my name, but I need to make sure I like do the 2-step verification this time. That's the only thing I could think of how they got in there. Somehow they had like my phone number and email address, but anyway, I've tried for days and it's pretty much like gone. So I have a couple names here. I've got some good recommendations. These aren't like, any of them are not set in stone. Just want to communicate with you guys and see what your guys' opinions are. So I'm going to show you the list here one more time. I switched from Photo Omaha to VanCamp 402. Name changing is challenging. Yeah, it's excuse me. I mean, it's like it's you know, you want to make sure it tells a story. It's simple. So anyway, let me show you some of these. Let me switch this around, and then I'll show you guys outside. So these are some of the ideas. I got the 2 up there, Sticker Van Chef and Fantastic Nomad. So we got the Van Artist, Van Life Artists, which I could probably take the S off of the, well, but anyway, Daryl's Van Life, Sticker Van Man, Van Daryl, Vandar, Daryl in a Van, and Master Van Chef. Man, I got like the coffee jitters. So I'm just parked up the road from Pahrump. Oh, there's Jade. I was like, where's Jade at? What are you doing? You laying in the sun? No one's at what Jade's doing yet. You're just laying in the sun under a bush. What do you think? You want to just name it Jade's Van Life? Van Life Jade Dog? Just a good doggy. But yeah, Pahrump is just out that way. That way is north towards Beatty. So, at the old uncle's for Christmas. Just figured I'd take a little trip out of town to visit with you guys so there's no distractions. Cookman Art Van. Cookman Art Van. It's got a little bit of a ring to it. Let me just write it down. I like to just write things down just in case. I'll probably do a poll. I'll probably do like multi-polls where it's like I'll have like 8 and then I'll take like the top 4 and do 4 and then like break it down to top 2. Just keep doing polls. Which one am I leaning towards? It's so hard, man. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, man. It's like, all right, different reasonings here. I like Sticker Van Man because, like, nobody's got a sticker van, so it's like, it tells a story about the van, but it's too close to Adventure Van Man and Aussie Van Man. Like, I don't want to, like, be, I don't want to have a name too similar to that. I kind of want to have, I want it to have its own uniqueness. And then, like, Master Van Chef, like, I love that because I love Master Chef, the show. And you guys have pretty much given me that name. So, it's like, it fits, you know? And then, like, you know, adding Daryl to it, kind of like, you know, there's a lot of people's channels is kind of like their name or has their name around it so that you kind of know who they are. So, like, Daryl's van life is simple, and sometimes simple is the best, you know. And then, like, Vandar is kind of cool too because it's like, I don't know, it's got a little catchy to it. And then Sticker Van Chef, like, I don't know, there's just a lot of good ones. I'm gonna have to think about it. It's not like there's a super rush. I took my Instagram link off of the YouTube page, so hopefully people just don't go over there anymore. It's owned by Nigeria. Yep, Jade's a good doggy. I'm coming to Quartzsite in January. You gonna be there? Probably not. I mentioned this in the last live that it's just, I like people, I just don't like a lot of people for a long time. Like, if it was just like 2 or 3 hours away, maybe I'd go for a few days, but it's like 5 hours or something, I think, for me, and it's like, it's just too much socializing for me, and, I don't know. I just don't like being, everyone's like parked next to each other out there, and like, it's cool and stuff, but that's just not for me. It's just too much close quarters. I like to be out and about, you know. I like to just be able to do my own thing and not have a bunch of people parked around me asking me what I'm doing all the time and stuff. So, I sound like probably the Grinch on Christmas, huh? But, what do we got here? Rolling dough for cooking. Rolling dough. That's not too bad. It might sound like I mean, it's rare that I make dough. It might be misleading. Just call it stickers. Okay, that's not too bad. The path taken. JD Dar Van Life. Oh, yeah, it's like, what's the J for? But yeah, for Jade. JD, I don't know. Sticker Van Nomad. Okay, that's not too bad. We got a Vandar. What's up, Heather? Good morning. It's hard because you have so many talents. Chef, videographer, art, explorer. What do you think is the thing? What do you think is the things you identify with most? I don't know. All three of those. I guess if you, or a four, if I had to do the top two of those, I guess it'd be chef and, well, I don't know. What would you guys say? Like, chef is probably number one, and then videographer or explorer would be two. Single van man. That would tell the story, right? Nobody would ever think I'm with somebody. They'd be like, okay, he's single. Van the man. The van man. No, van man is too close to adventure van man. Why are you wanting to change? I'm just coming in. So I had my Instagram hacked, and I can't get it back. So 2 hours in a van is pretty much dead on Instagram. So I'm kind of like forced to change my name and make sure I don't lose it this time and get hacked. So the rambling chef. What are you trying to say? I talk too much? I'm just checking. Jack of all trades. The master chef. What's up, Val? It's 3:30 on Christmas morning here in Australia. You know, I was looking at the radar last night, like all the temperatures around the world, and it was like very obvious that it's got to be the summertime in Australia, because all around the coast was like 90, 90, 100, 90s, 90s. It was like, man, you look at the US and Canada, and it's like negative, 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 negative. Like, literally, some places, like, I was looking at like Alaska and stuff. There's some places in Alaska last night that were like in the negative 40s and 50s. And I was like, man, that's like 100 degrees colder than where I'm at right now. Like, I couldn't imagine it being 100 degrees colder. And then I'd start going down the rabbit hole of like, when does it start getting cold for animals? Because I know they could take the cold, but like, when does it start getting cold for them? Because they have to have a limit too. It's not like they can live through anything. And like moose, it was like they're saying like the negative 20s is when it's like, that's usually when that's like they're getting pretty cold. So I was like, man, all those poor animals, like negative 50, like everyone's just turning ice cubes out there. Master Van Chef, what's up, Craig? Long time no see. You scum. No, I'm just joking. Chef, in your video and your videography are top for you. Your pics on Instagram are great. So it's like the good thing is I may have lost the account and like all those connections. I could get all that back. I did save all my photos, so I have all my photos saved, which is a good thing. Yep, it was Summer Solitude on 22nd. Oh, wow. Sorry for those hackers. May 1,000 fleas. Yeah, they're in Nigeria, so hopefully they're having fun with my account out there. I want to go to Australia someday. Sticker Van Chef Man. I think I have that. No, I have Sticker Van Chef and Cookman Art Band. We've been pretty mild summers so far, usually about 10 degrees hotter. Oh, wow. Yeah, screw that. Sticker Van Chef Man. Let me just write some of these down. Sticker Van Chef Man. So, lone wolf. Yeah, I am the old lone wolf, huh? Drone footage. I do love the drone, man. If I could just only do drone stuff, I'd be happy. What's up, B? Traveling chef man. Yeah, see, none of these have travel in there. What else we got? We got another Vandar. One-man burger van. It is kind of like a burger van. I did film a video the other day. I did my van tour 2.0, so you'll see that on Wednesday. And it's funny, like when I was kind of analyzing the van, just thinking about, okay, how am I gonna present it? It's just like This is like with the counter space, the storage, like the pantry that I have, the big refrigerator and the flat top. It's like I've definitely dedicated the van to cooking. It's pretty much like almost like not a food truck, but it's, you know, everybody's van has their own personality, and mine's definitely like kitchen, like a kitchen heavy built van. Like most people don't have this dedicated space to kitchen stuff. Van man pan. I don't know. I don't want people to think I'm Peter Pan. I'm just joking. Thank you, Linda. Van Burger Man. Could do that. Dog Van Daryl. Man, I wish I can just have multiple names. Dog Van Daryl. See, I usually don't like my name, but some of these words kind of they kind of make my name sound just fine. There's a lot more people here than I expected. I guess everybody is at home, but I was thinking maybe they'd be doing other stuff, but Chef Skeeter, the 1 pound burger eater. I don't know about that, Pete. So, yeah, if you're friends with me on Instagram, don't it's not me. I'm not trying to sell you crypto. I like so many people that text me and they're like, "Are you selling crypto now?" I'm just like, no. Happy holidays, Josh. Hash Slinger Van. You know, it's so funny. My uncle and I went down the rabbit hole of the word hash, and you know, we were like looking up synonyms of hash, and one of them was Mod Podge, and because we were trying to think of restaurant names, because I made these. So granted, he doesn't fully understand or maybe agree with the YouTube channel, but I do win him over when I cook for him. And I made these potatoes the other day for the first time. I think they're called Fondant potatoes or something like that. I think it was like a Ramsay recipe, but you pretty much like, you know, you have your potato and you skin it and cut it into like thick rounds, and you sear them on both sides in the pan, and then you put seasonings and a little bit of chicken broth and butter, and you finish it in the oven for like 20 minutes on super high. And I put like peppers and onions in there and some sausage, and this was like 2 nights ago, and he was eating it, and he's just like, "This has to be one of the best things I've ever eaten." He's like, you would never be able to get food like this around here in this town. And it was like, okay, cool, finally some recognition, you know. But anyway, so he was like, he's like, "This is kind of like a hash or something." And I was like, "I don't know, it's not really a hash." He's like, "Oh, let's look up what a hash means," and we just went down this rabbit hole. And he's like, "You should open a restaurant called Mod Podge," or the other one was Mishmash. But anyway, Traveling Man and His Dog might be too long. Traveling Man and His Dog. Yeah, I don't know. It is a little long. I was saying earlier, like 2 hours in a van was kind of long for me. That was like, if I had one thing that I critique about that name, was as long. The longer your list, it will make more difficult to choose. I know. I just give it a couple more days thought here. Artistic Chef Van Life. There was a name I was thinking of. What's it called? It was like Artistic Van Life. And but the thing about artistic, it's what I've learned with artists is like it's kind of hard to spell. Like I know it's not, but it is. Like when you type it in, you know, ARTISTS. Like there's just like a lot of similar letters, and it kind of gets like mumble jumbled when you're typing it in. Jade and her chef. So also like something I said a little bit earlier was like, I'm probably not going to put Strandberg in there. And then I don't know about Jade, like as much as I love Jade, an outsider coming in, they might see the name and think it's like another woman. Like, so you know how that went last time. Good. God forbid I have a woman with me, so I don't want them to think it's like a couple's channel or there's like a woman involved anymore. So I don't know if I'm gonna use Jade because people are just gonna misconcept that as somebody else. I'm fanging for breakfast now. I'll make do with a coffee. I'm jacked up on coffee. What's up, Roseanne? Merry Christmas out there in Illinois. I'm gonna going home watching the Bears game here soon. Dog and her chef. Yeah, flat top van life. I don't want people to think I got flat top haircut. That's what one guy Bucky commented. He's like, when you first said you had a flat top, I thought you meant you got a new haircut. So one thing I was thinking if it was Master Van Chef, because like one thing I think I'm gonna have to change my picture too, because like my Instagram has that picture. I don't want people to like look me up, but I guess if they looked me up, it would be under the new name, you know. Because that was something I was thinking too. Like, do I have to change my picture, like my logo? Which the one thing I was thinking of was if it was Master Van Chef, I was thinking it'd be kind of cool if it was like you know, like a cleaver with like two wheels under it. Maybe it would just say like Master Van Chef or something. But I don't know. Sometimes it's hard having such an indecisive creative mind because it's just like idea after idea after idea, and this way, go this way, and I could do this, I could do this, I could change this, I could do this. And so and now I'm like, I got 8 out of, I wrote down 8 of the 20, and now I'm adding 5 more. It's like I think Linda said, you know, it's gonna be too much for you. Is there a master van already? Master van. I don't know. I'd have to look. The only thing about Master Van is like, I don't know. I like the Van Chef because it's like, okay, he's a good chef, but like Master Van, I don't want him to think I'm like, you know, see, this is another thing. I overthink things. Like, okay, what are they going to think? Like, Master Van, they're probably going to think like, you know, that I'm trying to say I'm the best van person. I don't know. You know how people are. The cleaver with wheels is awesome. Best wishes for holidays. Much love, Linda. Happy holidays. I'm probably going to be getting off here soon anyway. I just wanted to say what's up to you guys before Christmas and let you know what I'm up to. Help me figure out these names. I think, so the whole storage unit thing, in Pahrump, their storage units are like twice the size for the third the price. So I think instead of like building the shed, because like, my uncle has just got too much going on. Like he would not be able to help me with the shed thing. And, Merry Christmas, 20K. And, well, what was I saying? Anyway, like I just don't have that much help for it. So I think it'd be easier if I just bought just got a storage unit out here that was a lot cheaper. And I'd still go through everything and then just pretty much move it down here and just pay, you know, like $80 a month instead of 210. And I'd actually have more space, so, because somehow I was thinking, like, I have all my pop-up kitchen in Oregon. Like, part of me wants to go get that. I wish I would have just brought it with me, but I wasn't sure, like, what was going to be of all that, but I don't know. I'm kind of on the verge of just going up there and getting it and selling it. Chef in a van is short. Chef in a van. Okay, that's not too bad. It is short. At first I thought it said chiefin in a van. Yeah, them potatoes are so good. Hey there, need to catch up. Just tuning in. What's up, Sherry? I'm probably gonna be heading out here soon. What's up, Shafam5? My favorite thing about your channel is the cooking. I feel like that's your thing. Yeah, I was saying earlier, like, it seems like the cooking is definitely the popular, like, the hiking videos, you know, when I look at the analytics, people just, like, drop off during the hikes, and it's whatever, because I enjoy doing those hikes, and, excuse me, a lot of those spots I go to are, like, spots that most people probably won't ever see, and, so, I don't know, I just like to add a different dynamic. It's not your ordinary trail, your ordinary, like, and it always seems like I find something, too, so, I enjoy doing it. It's all about having fun, right? Traveling van chef. I think I have traveling chef man. Chef boy and D. One thing I was thinking was I was thinking, like, so Bobby was technically his nickname. His real name was Ingmar, and then my nickname is like D. Some people just call me D, and so I was thinking I could name it Bobby D, and but I don't know. Then people are gonna think my name's Bobby. Vagabond chef. Yeah, vagabond is a word too that I haven't used, but I don't know if people would know what that means. I had to look that up a couple months ago, and someone said it to me. Oh, by the way, I found this hoodie in Arizona. You know those Apache death caves. There was like a abandoned gas station right next to it, and this jacket was just laying out there. I normally wouldn't take like some sort of clothing or whatever, but it seemed like it was in decent condition, and I don't know, I like it, so I kept it and washed it. I like finding a way to honor Booby with a new name. I know you're saying Bobby, I'm just teasing. Yeah, that's the thing, is like I would like to include him in it, but also at the same time, like, no matter what name I choose, it won't steer me away from still keeping his name and his story alive. Which, by the way, real quick, I posted that picture of the stencil. That was my buddy Tony on Hawaii. He made this the stencil for me, the 16 by 16, and that was one that he did on his table. I was thinking some people probably think that was like I did that on some wall somewhere, but that was actually a picture on his table. You could see the tape next to it. But I want to start doing stencils this year coming up on different palettes, you know. Maybe do like 3 or 4 a month and sell them, and put that money towards feed those in need. So maybe even do like stencil shirts. That's one thing too, is like this next year I want to take advantage of being able to do merchandise. You know, like you see people's channels and they have like the list of like all their merch that they have, and it's free. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's free to put that up there. So I need to start getting creative and start designing different things and have some merchandise available. But I guess it's like everything happens for a reason, because like if I would have started doing that at this year, I'd have all this 2 artists in a van stuff. Now I'm like here changing it. Let me catch up here. Schmuppet and the Wandering Chef. What are you trying to write a book for me, Craig? Oh, Craig, he's probably like, oh, you don't like my ideas. I'm just teasing. I love your hikes. I enjoy seeing Jade scout out ahead, exploring and investigating everything. Love your drone footage. Well, thank you. She has always got to be ahead. Oh, I know you meant Bobby. What's up, Belle? Using stickers, keeping Bobby's story, and yeah, for sure, like the sticker Van Man. But I don't know. What's up, Sonia? That is true. I like to get out and go do stuff. I can't just sit around the van all the time. Cleaver with wheels. The dab van. People are gonna think I'm dabbing. It's like I wanted to do what's it called? Van life vandal. But it's like I don't want to like get it misconcepted. Merchandise would be great. Heck yeah. I know I need to start doing something. What's up? Speaking of Aussie Van Man, we're thinking of different names here because my account got hacked. I'm sure you've seen on Instagram, you've probably been offered crypto. And I can't get that account back. So I feel like my name has been plagued on Instagram, and I can't just drop Instagram. So I'm just going to start with a new name, change it, and do my two-step authentication, whatever, and like not lose this name. So I'm going through different names here. One of them sounds like yours, Sticker Van Man, and I'll show you guys the list real fast. Sticker Van Man sounds good. How much crypto can you get me? I don't know. Those are all my buddies out in Nigeria. You gotta hit up the homies out there. You get exercise watching us. Here, let me show you the list here. Here's Jade. She's sleeping. So here's just the different names. I wrote down some of your guys' ideas, but these are the ones I broke down this morning. The Van Artist, Van Life Artist, Daryl's Van Life, Sticker Van Man, Van Daryl, Van Dar, Daryl in a Van, and Master Van Chef. Meals on Wheels, One Man in a Van. See, they all sound so good. And then some of the other ones I got is people said Cook Man Art Van, Sticker Van Chef, Sticker Van Chef Man, Fantastic Nomad, Traveling Chef Man, and Chef in a Van. So much going on here. I'm gonna be dreaming of vans and chefs and stickers tonight. Vandar has my vote. Van Life Artist is a good name. Yeah, so because like I'll give a quick story and then I'm probably gonna go because I want to catch the Chicago Bears game. It's probably gonna start here in like 10 minutes. Not that I want to push Bobby out of it, but most people when they see the plural or I don't know what I'm saying, like the S or whatever, I don't want to mess that up. They think like they always say, like, who's the second artist, and I have to tell them the story and all this stuff, and most of them they think it's Bridget, and because I get these messages recently where people come out of the woodworks and they're like, are you still with your woman? And I'm like, no, she gone. No, I'm just joking. And they're like, are you with your woman? And I'm just like, do you watch the channel anymore? And they're always like, no, I stopped watching when she came. So then I just tell them, like, then why are you reaching out to me asking me what is going on with us? Like, if you didn't care to watch, then why do you care about why we broke up? So I just don't get that part. Let's see, we got a bunch of stuff here. Nomad Chef. That one's not bad either. That's like super simple. I have to look all these up too. I have to look them up on multiple platforms to make sure they're available everywhere. Chef Van Life. That's not bad. Desert Van Desert. Desert Van Dessert. I don't know. It's a little too much D's and S's. Just what I was thinking. It happened the other day when someone asked where the second artist was. It happens all the time. And like, I don't. Sometimes I just don't like telling the story about my brother all the time. Every time someone asks, I just always tell them it's my brother. And then they're always like, "Well, what happened to your brother?" And then it's like, I don't know. I've just told the story so many times. And I don't know. Sometimes I'm just like not in the mood to talk about it. So, man with a big knife. The mystery chef. Never know what you're going to cook or where you're at. That's not too bad. The mystery chef. Loving food. You guys ever watch, I think his name is You Suck at Cooking? One of my friends out in Oregon sent me to that channel, and he's a pretty interesting person. And he does like cooking videos in his house, but he's got like a weird personality. And I don't know why I was thinking about that, but the Foodie Nomad. That's not bad either. Well, I'm going to have to really think about this over the next day or two, and then I'll probably do some polls, so keep an eye out for that, and we'll break it down. Maybe I'll have like a poll of 8, and then I'll take like the top 4, then the top 2, and then have a winner. So if you're watching this later, just comment on which one you like or whatever if you have an idea. So yeah, I missed something there. All right, I've missed a few comments here. Someone said go Bears. Yeah, definitely a Chicago fan, and so shooting for the Bears. They're gonna be playing in some harsh conditions today. Nomadic chef is kind of cool too. Yeah, I don't mind those. All right, Brock, we'll see you later, buddy. Make sure you hit me up for some crypto, right? Nomad chef, big bites food. Merry Christmas, Daryl. Merry Christmas, Heather. Merry Christmas to everybody. What's up, Stip Van Dan? I'm probably gonna head on out of here. It's been just about an hour, and Bears game's coming up, so I think I'm ready for some breakfast. And I appreciate everybody's input on the name. It sucks that I have to change it, but you can blame Nigeria for that and crypto. So I'll keep you posted. What's up, KB? I wasn't expecting this many people to be here, so I appreciate you guys being here on the holidays, and hope you guys have a good one and you're staying warm. I know half of the country is under a deep freezer, so stay warm and positive, and I'll have a video out on Wednesday, so keep tuned for that. Thanks, everybody. We love ya. We'll see you on the next adventure. Adios. Whoa!